Hey, good morning, everybody. It is looking good out there with mostly clear skies, 49 degrees, and cooler air on the way. So it looks like we have some freezes coming over the next few days. We will discuss this, but for now, it is cool, comfortable, and gorgeous out there. It looks like the camera has briefly paused, but I guarantee that's a fairly recent view of what it looks like right now. So temperatures across the area, 40s to near 50 degrees. We're going to jump up into the low 60s today, so it looks like a pretty comfortable one. If you don't like the colder stuff, you might want to close your eyes for the rest of the forecast. It's not going to be crazy, but it is going to be a lot cooler. And looking off to the north, speaking of cool, what's going to bring this is that spinny thing up there over Missouri that's producing snow in the western side of the state and rain in the eastern side. It's not a true Arctic air mass or anything like that, but this is a cold core upper level system that's going to slowly move to the southeast, and it's going to bring in a reinforcing shot of cold air for us. Now, on the other side of that, you can see rain way up into Canada, Michigan, up into New England, which is really not typical for late December, but we are seeing an anomalous pattern. It's not normal. It's not what we usually see around the country. But for today, this is a pretty normal December day for us. Highs in the low 60s. We're going to see mainly clear skies. We're not going to see any precipitation in our area, but there is that one item of interest, as I was kind of talking about yesterday, that we'll get into, where there could be some snow in the south, but not for us. Looks like any severe weather is not in the forecast. We're going to see a few storms on each of the coasts from New York down to Myrtle Beach and then San Francisco up to Seattle. Could be a few rumbles of thunder, but that's going to be about it for today. Now, that interesting system to the north, this huge system that's kind of centered just several hundred miles to our north, continues to spin up there. And then that snow is going to be near the center and on the back side. But look what happens here as this continues to pivot down toward the southeast later this week. There could be a few wet snowflakes, maybe in the northern suburbs of Atlanta, Huntsville, Alabama, parts of Tennessee, maybe northeastern Mississippi. So 6, 7, 8 hours away from here, we could see a few flakes. I don't anticipate accumulation out of this, and then this is all going to slide up through the mountains, and that system finally goes away. But then things kind of transition for us as we get toward New Year's and then the first part of the new year, and I'll talk about that here, especially as we get beyond the 7-day forecast. So we're going to be speaking in generalities as we have been. Rain totals through Tuesday looks like 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch for most of the area, and most of that falls most likely on Monday. So rain chances are not very high with this. I think they're going to come up a little bit, but we're not going to see some huge system coming through. This is what it looks like for your Sunday, Monday. That's that rain chance that comes in late Sunday into Monday. About a 40% coverage on the rain Monday, or the 40% chance, I should say. I don't want to go with the coverage game just yet, but it is going to be a cool rain with highs in the upper 50s. Of course, we are safely above freezing with that. Where we're going to be below freezing is the next few mornings with highs in the 50s. We're back near 50 for Thursday and Friday, and those lows in the upper 20s to near 30. So it looks like each night we'll see about 5-6 hours at or below freezing, and that could cause some problems. You might want to cover up the plants here for the next few nights, and of course bring the puppies and all that stuff in. Looking beyond this now, you see Tuesday's 52. 34 to start the day. Another shot of cold air comes in, and then we kind of do that dance where we're going to see cold air shots move in. Now they've averaged it out to show us with near normal temperatures from the 4th to the 10th. The time frame I'm really watching is around the 4th to the 7th of January. I don't foresee anything at this point, but it looks like there's at least going to be systems coming through. We're going to have some cool air in the area. You see here as we go to the precipitation outlook, it's above normal. It looks like we get into that deal where we get a system coming through about every 3 or 4 days. So there could be some shots of rain at the very least, some chilly rain, because it doesn't look like we're going to see warm air. So the good news is no severe weather. And while I don't foresee any sort of major winter event or anything like that, when we get those colder air masses into the area, especially this time of year when we're at our coldest and we get that southern stream active, it is something we watch. So I will watch. Trust me, I'm watching every run of every ensemble, and if we see any real legitimate threat for winter weather, I will be talking about it. Well, thanks, Vicky. I like being your favorite meteorologist. That's very nice of you. I'm going to get out of here. No cats meowing at me today, but I will see you back here tomorrow. As you've seen, I'm a little later than normal today. Time's kind of, out the window here. We're between Christmas and New Year's, so no alarms are being set here. I might be a little early. I might be a little late. We will see how things go, but I will see you